Hi everyone, happy Friday. I am so glad it is Friday. I'm trying to find something here real quick that I'm going to share with you guys. Anyway, so today was weigh-in day and I stayed exactly the same. So I don't know, now it's only like kind of definitely drawback of not weighing for the entire month of January, because I really don't know, like, have anything compared to. What did I do wrong? Because no idea, because my weight loss that I shared last week was for, the entire month. So anyway, one thing this week though that I did not do, look at that. I burnt my finger, like, straightening my hair from my, that hurts so bad, and I don't even remember touching the surface of it. It's like, is that from my hair? I don't know. It hurts. Anyway, this last week, if you guys watched all my daily videos, I did not really eat any snacks this week. And there's a few reasons. The main reason was it's just been a busy week. Busy week. I've had so much to do that really I just couldn't be bothered to stop and grab anything, no matter what I was feeling. It was just one of those weeks. And yeah, I don't know, it was just kind of more just like I just didn't want to deal with it. And so because I feel like, besides like the cheese stick, some of my snacks are just kind of complicated, and I just need to look forward, I think, at my schedule for the week and kind of look at, is this going to be a busy week? If it's going to be a busy week, maybe I need to simplify my snacks a little bit, but I don't know. We'll see. But I did notice from the couple weeks before, though, that staying on a, pretty steady, schedule as far as snacking made me feel better, and I felt satisfied and full. I didn't get any kind of craving, and that's kind of what was happening yesterday, and that's why I ended up eating that kind bar, which was fine. I mean, it fit within my points. I still didn't even use all my daily points, but it's just like it wasn't a planned snack, and it could have, triggered me into just eating other things. So I think I'm just going to try to make more of an effort. I only want to eat when I'm hungry, and there were like times when I didn't feel like, I guess maybe I'm not hungry, I don't know, but sometimes if I get too busy, like that's what happens on the weekends, is I get so busy doing stuff that I don't eat. And it's not that I'm not hungry, it's just that I have not made time to stop and breathe and think, am I hungry? So I think I'd like to try to stick with my scheduled snacking, because I feel like this week I probably did not get enough protein, and I was having trouble sleeping at night, and I had none of those issues the last few weeks, that I was really on a good eating schedule. So that's going to be one of my goals for this week, is to get back to just a kind of a normal eating schedule. Another thing is I ran a few errands and stuff during lunches this week, so I didn't even eat my lunch at the same time. It was just an off week. So I just need to kind of think about that. And I don't know if that would have, affected my weight loss or not, but it's just affecting how I'm feeling. And that's really what I want to look at more than anything, is how I'm feeling. Now this week I did do a couple of days of exercise. I'm trying out this new program. Well, it's not new, but it's new to me. Program that I found on Prime. One of the things, my challenges with working out and doing any at-home workout videos, the ones that I already have as far as videos, they're pretty intense. And right now with my shoulder issue and my back issue, I don't want to aggravate those. For those of you who have been watching me a long time know that just a couple weeks ago I dislocated my shoulder, and it's a reoccurring issue. So I have to be really careful about how I reach, how I turn, that kind of thing. And as far as my back, I just have kind of an issue with my lower right back hip kind of pelvic area. I don't even really know what it is, but sometimes it gets where I have trouble walking. So I just have to be really careful with the forms of exercise that I choose. And right now the ones that I have as far as in videos, well, besides the walking videos, but I want to do a little bit more than just the walking with Leslie videos. but they're pretty intense videos, like a bunch of Jillian Michael ones. I have some Biggest Loser ones. But yeah, they're pretty intense. And right now with these reoccurring injuries happening, it's like getting old sucks, you guys. So, I mean, but I actually don't even want to blame it on that, because I see these people on Instagram who are older than me or the same age as me, and they are in like fantastic shape and all that. I do want to work up to that point, but I feel like I have to be a little bit easier on my body to get to that point. I don't know. But anyway, I found, I was on Amazon Prime, since I can watch that through my Fire Stick pretty easily. I tried doing the YouTube through Firefox app on Fire TV, but it was so slow. Maybe it's just my internet, but it was so slow that it just was not, it wasn't very good. So I wanted to go through all the videos that are available through Prime Video, and I found this entire workout series by Maggie Binkley. And she has, right now there's like five different levels. So she just calls them 1.0, 2.0, 3.0. And she has it set up where it's like 5 days a week, and she has a different video for each day of the week. And they're 15-minute long. So like one of them is called, I think like I mean, she just suggests which ones to do each day, which I usually like to go by, because I figure if they're suggesting it, maybe it's like, you know, a little bit easier working your way up. I don't know. But the first one's like full body burn. Then there's like lower body and upper body. Is there a cardio? There's a HIIT. And then I can't remember what the other one is. And then after you do those, they suggest you do those for, I think it said like 2 or 3 weeks, which I think may be a little bit overkill, but you do the 1.0 and then you work up to like the 2.0, 3.0, that kind of thing. And it goes all the way, she has them all the way up to 5. And they just change a little bit, but they're all basically the same. You have a full body, upper body, lower body, you have a HIIT, and then you have something else, and I can't remember what that 5th one is. So I'm going to really work hard on doing those every day next week, but I did them a couple days this week mainly to try them out. And one thing I love about them is that she does them in her living room. And so it's not like super high quality like I was saying, like the Jillian Michael videos or anything like that. But to me, since I'm doing them in my living room, it shows me that, and she looks like, to me from the background, she just lives in an apartment. So to me, that shows me that I can do them. I have no excuse not to be able to do these videos, because she's sitting there doing them in her living room. So I can do them in my living room. Psychologically, it helps my brain. So that'll be my goal for next week, one of my goals for next week. And I did them a couple days this week. So I might do them through the weekend too, just to kind of test out the rest of them. So that is one of my goals. So those are my 2 goals, I guess, for the week, is to get kind of back on a schedule of eating. I feel like my body does better that way, and I feel better, physically better, and just knowing that I'm eating, I feel better. And then the working out as usual. Water I've done really good on. Actually, I haven't had any issues at all with water. I've been drinking a lot of tea. Yeah, so all that stuff, and I feel like my food has been, haven't been having any issues. Now the next couple weeks, you know, that time of the month is coming, and I always have just severe cravings and stuff. And then I found out that I will most likely be going to a training into this month, so the 20th and 21st. So I'll be away too, because it's in Hillsborough, which is like 3 hours north of us. Which is good news is my oldest son lives there, so I'll be able to see him. But as far as food stuff, like I don't think the breakfast is provided at the training, so I'll have to have some. I'll just bring some stuff with me, I guess, and keep them in the hotel. I'm not sure. I'm gonna look at like Google Maps and see if there's a store close by. I don't know. Because I'm feeling the hotel breakfast, I don't know, just depending on what they offer, what I can have. But lunch is provided at the training, and then dinner I'd be on my own, which I'll have dinner with my son while I'm up there. So it'll be a little bit challenge. I'll just bring, you know, some snacks with me and that kind of thing. So it'll be interesting, but I'll talk more about that as we get closer to that. As far as reading, I know a lot of you guys are interested in what I'm reading. So I finished The Woman in the Window. So good. I think I talked about that earlier this week. So I just started reading, and here's the problem though, you guys. I have not done my meal plan at all. I haven't even thought about it because all I've been doing is reading. So I'm going to make myself tonight. Well, I have to. I have grocery shopping tomorrow. So I can't read tonight. Well, I can after I get my list done. Oh, I do have a couple ideas. I'll tell you that in a second as far as meal plan. But I'm reading this book called Little Fires Everywhere. Just started it. I think I'm only like 3% in or something. I get ebooks. Anyway, it's by Celeste. I have no idea how to pronounce this last name, but it's N-G. I don't know. Ing, maybe? But it's called Little Fires Everywhere. Let me read you the synopsis really quick. So, apparently she wrote a book also called Everything I Never Told You, which sounds kind of familiar. But it says, everyone in Shaker Heights was talking about it that summer, how Isabel, the last of the Richardson children, had finally gone around the bend and burned the house down. In Shaker Heights, the placid, progressive suburb of Cleveland, everything is meticulously planned. Let me get to the good part. Let's see. Oh, and no one embodies the spirit more than Elena Richardson, whose guiding principle is playing by the rules. Enter Mia Warren, an enigmatic artist and single mother who arrives in this idyllic bubble with her teenage daughter, rents a house from the Richardsons. Soon Mia and Pearl become more than just tenants. All four Richardson children are drawn to the alluring mother-daughter pair, but Mia carries with her a mysterious past and a disregard for rules that threatens to upend this carefully ordered community. When the Richardsons' friends attempt to adopt a Chinese-American baby, a custody battle erupts that dramatically divides the town and puts Mia and Mrs. Richardson on opposing sides. So suspicious of Mia and her motives, Mrs. Richardson becomes determined to uncover the secrets in Mia's past, but her obsession will come at unexpected and devastating cost to her own family and Mia's. So it sounds really interesting. It's not like the mysterious suspense of the last book I just read. I wanted something a little bit lighter. It has, as far as stars on Goodreads, it has 4.18, which I figure which I see is really good. One of my favorite BookTube YouTubers has rated it 4.5. So anyway, that is what I am reading. So let me know if you guys have read anything from this author or if you've read this book. I don't know when it came out. So, but it sounded interesting, and I don't know how far I am. Well, I'm on page 82, and it looks like there are 696 pages. It's a pretty big book. I always do that to myself. I always pick huge books. Okay, so as far as meal planning, like I said, I have not been focused on it at all. But for some reason, well, I know why it kind of triggered in my mind, because I was kind of looking at Pinterest yesterday at lunch, but then I was talking to people and I got kind of interrupted. But I really wanted to do a couple things maybe in my pressure cooker to kind of, because I've only made just one thing in it since I got it. So I was going through Pinterest, and Philly cheesesteaks kept coming up under Instant Pot recipes. And I don't want to do the beef. I was thinking, I wonder if, because I'm trying to make like a low point lunch meal prep. And I was thinking, I wonder if you can do that with chicken. So I'm going to see if I can find like a chicken Philly cheesesteak recipe. And I want to do it in bowls instead of like on, you know, on rolls. And I know one recipe I really, really like, and that's I've made it before, Philly cheesesteak using ground chicken or ground turkey, Sloppy Joe's. And I've done it with beef, which is really good with beef. So I may do that for dinner one night this week and just use extra lean ground beef. Or I may just use the ground chicken because I really like the ground chicken I've been getting. So anyway, so I know that's one thing I'm going to have, but that only takes care of one day of the whole week, and that's like one dinner and one lunch. So I'd like to do at least 2 different lunch meal preps if I can. So that is going to be my priority. I have errands to run at lunch today. I ran out of my foundation, so I need to go get foundation because I don't want to have to run around tomorrow while I'm grocery shopping, and my son, he doesn't want to have to run around, I'm sure, either, all these different places. So I'm going to do it at lunch today, go over to Walgreens. It's right next to my work, and pick up my foundation, and then what else did I have to get? Oh, so if I want to do this Philly cheesesteak type thing, I need to get some thin sliced cheese in the grocery store, which is Fred Meyer that I've been shopping at. Does not have any thin sliced cheese. It is so annoying. So Safeway is right next to my work. So I think I will go to Safeway at lunchtime and pick up some cheese. So I'll have that. So I have a couple errands to run at lunchtime, so I won't be able to do any meal planning. I'm hoping today will be a little bit less hectic. I'm just going to get a salad at Subway. I'm going to get the rotisserie chicken salad, and that is 0 smart points according to the app. So I was looking through Subway in the Weight Watcher app, and that was one of the things that came up as 0. So I'm going to get that for lunch. I'll either get a dressing from there and just get like the fat-free balsamic, I think is only like 1 or 2 points, or I'll bring some dressing from here, I'm not sure. So that'll be lunch today. I haven't made breakfast yet, or anything at 6:15, so I'm gonna have to go. But I think I'm just gonna have avocado egg toast. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this probably at least get started uploading. That way I don't have to do it when I get home today. So this will not be a food vlog. It was just kind of an update on how my week went, how weigh-in went, and my goals for next week and what I am up to. So there you go. There is an update for the week. Let me know what you guys are doing this weekend. I don't have any plans. It's supposed to be pretty nice, I think, so we're just going to do some yard work, kind of clean out the garden and stuff, and we have flowers already blooming, and that and grocery shopping, and then just usual housework. And I don't think I have any. Last weekend was crazy with having to film for a couple. Oh, I have one video going up today. It's a part of a collab for Valentine's Day, and then one going up on Sunday, which is another collab for Valentine's Day. So have those. You have those going up. So I've also been working on those all week. So as far as that, I don't think I have a lot of filming or anything to do this weekend. Yeah, so it should be a pretty quiet weekend. Maybe I can get some reading done then. We're not, you know, we did our eating out last week, so we will be home, so I should be able to have no problem staying on track. But anyway, let me know what you guys are doing for the weekend and how your weigh-ins went this week, and I will talk to you all tomorrow for a grocery haul. Bye, guys.